they came out with an announcement that he's suffering from prostate cancer that's metastasized to his bones. We've had multiple doctors come out and say that has to be at least a 5 to 7 year run. Some have acknowledged there's a very, very small percentage who could potentially have, like that, had prostate cancer that went into the bones, but extremely rare. Anyway, what do you make of the timing of that announcement? And do you think it's any accident that it came in between you releasing her audio tapes and on Axios on Saturday and you guys releasing your book today?
I can tell you that, some people that worked for him felt very strange about the sudden timing of this. And, I'm going to continue to report it out. It's obviously very sad. And I also think, we framed this book as a tragedy of a man undone. And I think this just further shows that tragic element. And also, how risky it was for him to run for re-election at such an old age.
Is that at all an oh shit moment? Is it all an oh shit moment where you're like, oh my God, the whole book is about his health and a cover up, and we miss the fact that he's got cancer, he's got terminal cancer? I mean, like I don't know. Do you feel like, what's your odd? What do you think the odds are? Because your whole book is about how he covers up about his health problems. So I mean, you're in an interesting position now as reporters who are continuing to report on politics, and whether you give credence to this story that he just found out and he didn't know while he was the sitting president. How do you handle that? Jake?
I certainly understand the skepticism. And I think if there's anything this book instructs us is we should be very skeptical, and we should also demand more from our leaders when it comes to health records. There was a moment in the book where Senator Debbie Stabenow, a Democrat of Michigan, is alone with First Lady Jill Biden. And Senator Stabenow says something like, "We don't know what's wrong with Joe Biden. We don't know if there's a condition, but you do." First Lady Biden doesn't answer the question and then later fumes about the temerity of Senator Stabenow saying that. And I think what we've learned in the last couple of days about President Biden's health, and obviously I know all of us wish him the best in his fight against prostate cancer. Observations and punditry are important and necessary, but the deep investigation of what is going on behind the scenes and what is going on in terms of somebody's health, that is very tough.